Welcome back. My Trucking with Jazz family. So guess what? I'm up before I'm about to go in the back and sleep. My wife just started driving. We made it to Bliss, Idaho.
She be driving 8 hours, 6 hours. She be quitting on me.
I had 2 hours left on my clock, and somebody said I'm gonna drive. I said I'm gonna drive my 2 hours out. Oh no, I'm up, so I'm just
She
gonna.
was like, oh, I'm hurting, my pain hurting, my period hurting, my back hurting. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I said, okay, honey, I got you.
Listen, us ladies gotta go through things. But you know what? She trifling. I would have still drove. I would have still drove. She really trying me. Yeah, whatever. So.
I don't want you crying later.
This is what I gotta do with. Happy what? Wednesday, guys. Happy Wednesday. I know y'all may say, Jeff, why you wear the same pajamas? Because I only got two. I only got two pajamas, and I alternate from the orange to this one. These my two favorite colors.
No pajamas. No pajamas. My birthday suit is my pajamas. I don't need no pajamas.
That's what I gotta do with.
Time for the birthday girl. Ain't nothing better than your birthday suit.
She don't be back there naked. Let's just be clear. She don't be back there.
What if you flip over and I'm on like a freaking slime all over the floor?
I'm happy you thought about that. That's smart to say. Cause yeah, that would be bad. I be thinking about that all the time. Ooh.
Getting out of the truck, out of the rumbles of the truck, buddy naked.
So true, right? I wouldn't want to be naked either and be on the side. First of all, I don't got nothing protecting me, and my skin get tore up. Y'all see this skin? Get with it. Prince, you gonna say hey? You gonna say hey?
He gonna say hey to the shoe in his face.
You gonna say hey? Get out my face. We just had breakfast, so of course he over here big, because he a big one.
He have breakfast too.
Because he a big one. So I got a response from one of my YouTubers. I'm sorry, from a person that dropped a comment, and I want to respond. They stated they're going to be starting their own company doing straight truck, I guess box truck, right? And they asked me to talk more about owner-op, and I felt it was very vague, right? Because owner-op, I mean, I could go on and on for days, but it's different routes. You have being an owner-op and you running your own authority, under your own authority, that's having your own motor carrier numbers, DOT numbers, and the big thing about that's route one. So you have your own business, you form your own company, you get your insurance for your box truck, you keep everything aligned, meaning have everything organized from the permits, depending on which states you drive in. Knowing that too. Knowing what states you're going to be driving, knowing what permits you need, paying attention to your IFA, that's your little fuel tax that you have to pay for riding on the roads in those states, and you already paying the price at the pump. Staying on top of your quarterly taxes, making sure you had a proper equipment in your truck. For sure, having you escrow, a savings account. Escrow is like a savings account for like if you have any maintenance that need to get done on your truck. On top of having like an emergency, extra savings for an emergency if something was to come up. Like, stuff is very, very serious. Owner-op don't have to be hard, but you gotta be focused, determined, and for sure be organized. The last thing I would say is make sure that you get you a CPA. What is a CPA? Basically an accountant, somebody that keep up with your books if you can't do it. I use Abacus CPA. They was with Prime. They're not a company of Prime, but they rented an office in Prime Building, and they do truck taxes. And they kept up with seeing my statements every week. So they was able to see what was I spending on my gas, what I was spending on my truck payment, and that was how they was able to estimate my quarterly taxes, and then I'll pay my taxes. It's not every 3 months. The quarterly taxes varies. Like some months is 3 months, one quarter, sorry, it's by quarters, and we have 4 quarters, but it's not every 3 months. Like I said, one quarter have like 4 months in it, and our tax year ends like January 2025 ends the trucking season for us, like our quarter. So you just got to be on top of all of that stuff. Please let me know if it's more information you want to know. Now, the other route, if I didn't hit on what you wanted, okay? Let me know, guys, what you think or what other questions you have. The other route to being an owner op is, like I said, the first one is you have your own motor carrier information, your own insurance. You are your own boss, knowing your routes and stuff. The second one is having your own truck, and then having, your accounting stuff set up, knowing what states you're gonna run in, having your permits and stuff, but seeing if you're gonna run under someone's authority. Like when I was with FedEx Custom Critical, I was under their authority. I did not own that truck, that was somebody else's truck. But let's say I owned that box truck, I would be the owner, I would run under FedEx authority, and FedEx would pay me, and it technically wouldn't be a middleman, and they would just pay me my money, and I'll be my own boss. But they'll have all, like, the registration will be under FedEx, everything will fall under them, but everything else will be the same. You got to keep up. They'll have the permits and stuff set up for you. They'll have a book for you with all your different permits, and have, when you run into somebody else's authority, if they're organized, all that stuff will be laid out for you. So, like what contracts you're supposed to have in your book, you'll have. The insurance, you probably will pay a reduced insurance because you're going under their insurance, because you're running under their authority. So you still will have you a CPA. If they don't provide one, you will have you one. Make sure you pay your quarterly taxes. It's still the same way. Your routes, of course, knowing if you driving local, knowing the states you're driving in, just know your routes. And at that point, you're not worrying about, like, you booking your own loads in that sense, unless your company or the contract you on is saying, hey, you looking at loads and you accepting offers. But in that case, it wasn't like, if FedEx Custom Critical, you did accept loads, and you could accept the load. That means you're gonna get rewarded the load because they changed their little system. But yeah, everything is technically the same way. But like I said, it really comes down on the op. It's all those different things. Just making sure that you have yourself organized, and you really just consider which route you're gonna do. Are you gonna run your company 100% you picking your loads and not running under someone's authority, or you're doing the second option, which is running under someone's authority? You're still your own boss, but it's a difference in how you get your loads. Maybe it'll be stress free because the loads is already there, and you just got to pick what you want, versus actually paying a broker or something if you went for option one, or looking at a load board, or paying for websites that have load boards, stuff like that. So please get back to me. Let me know if I answer your questions. And if you have a specific question, leave it in the comments below, and I'll be happy to give you guys information. So peace, love, and chicken grease, and thanks for tuning in.